Welcome back to the channel, everybody. On this episode, I think what we're going to do is a little urban homesteading video. It was Kim's idea to do this, because we always work really hard at this and we never really show it off, I guess, but let's give it a try. Let's see if you like this or not. So this is it. We've got the big cherry tree, which is our big piece out here that we love. We used to have a couple of pear trees over here and a couple of plum trees over there. This thing used to be just covered in green grapes, but because we have a bear issue up on the mountain here, we got rid of it all, except for the cherry, because it's usually ripe in the early season. Kim and her dad put in these peanut-shaped garden beds a long time ago, and they're pretty cool, but they're a lot of upkeep, not only cutting around them, but to constantly maintain them. Oh look, I left my tools out here. But yeah, like a lot of weeding all the time. This year, it's been 4 or 5 years now that we haven't upgraded our bark mulch in the garden. So I've got five yards coming tomorrow morning. So I spent the last couple of days going through all this, weeding it all, and I have the addition of this black strip that I put around the perimeter of it all to help contain that bark mulch. These ferns just grow wild in our yard. They just keep coming back, so I just let them grow. Of course, Kim's big hydrangea, peonies, azaleas, honeysuckle, which smells really nice. Just not yet. We have over the fence, which needs a new staining, but never ending. Up here, look, it's just blackberries all the way down. That's what we made the jam with last year. And we have some lily of the valley down here growing up. Really fragrant flower as well. It's I think that's from Kim's granny in Ireland. Somehow got over here, and we just keep it going every year. And our irises, they were transplanted from the front yard when we had our landscaping project. Almost a dead calm. We have this rose. It's doing really good. Lots of buds coming out on this. Lots of them coming out. Our grass is it's uneven back here, but we're not going to do anything about it. We'll wait another year or so and we'll bring in a couple yards of fill. Oh, here's one of Kim's faves. Not big on this vine. It's just always so messy looking. Hard to maintain. I'm like Law and Order. I like everything to be neat. The rose coming up. Whole bunch of them up top coming. Mixed in with this. Not sure what this big plant is. It's got huge yellow trumpet flowers. Bees love it. There's just tons of bees and butterflies and hummingbirds. This is the daylilies. We had a dog, a Great Dane, passed away 10 years ago or so, and one of our friends brought over a pot with some lilies in it. We thought, oh, isn't that sweet? You know, appropriate too. And it's been going ever since, every year, daylilies. I'm not sure what those are, but they're coming. Yeah, it's a heck of a job, I'll tell you. Oh, look, rhododendron. We got to get that out in the yard somewhere. The problem is there's not a lot of real estate left without making it too crowded. And Kim and her hydrangeas, she loves her hydrangeas. We'll see that in a couple months. It'll just be booming. I don't know if Kim posted a wisteria video, but this thing was just hanging with flowers this year. bamboo here in the pots because when we built the pool, the level of the fence became a lot lower because the pool deck came up. So we put the bamboo there because Maxie there is quite a jumper. He would just scale right over that. And we'll go down into the grotto here. Not sure what these are. They just, I don't know, we acquired them somehow, but they do really well every year. They just keep coming back. And this, holly, you can just see it's just a twig right now, but it just popped up out of nowhere. I kind of like plants that do that. They just somehow the seed blew over here and started growing. That's what these are too. Our neighbors have like a big, what is it, an acorn tree of some sort? I think it's an oak tree that has acorns, and the squirrels get a hold of them and bring them over and plant them everywhere for us. I'm constantly pulling them out. Another hydrangea in the back there, and more lily of the valley. This stuff just spreads like wildflower, so like it's great for ground cover for us. And then this is a rhododendron that came from our neighbor's yard. Look, you can see it through the trees. The same thing, somehow it just came over here. If the birds brought it or not, I don't know. That's these hostas, they came as like a kit from Costco one year, and well, they keep coming back, so we let them stay. That's our pool shed. And over here, we've got a new addition to the gardening world. Behind the sheet, we're doing potatoes this year. These buckets, I'm slowly hilling them. We just took a couple of potatoes that were getting aged and let I think they're called eyes, grow on them, and then cut them up and put them right at the bottom of the bucket. And as the potato plant grows, we keep filling it up with dirt. And that's where, right from the bottom of the bucket to the top, is where all the potatoes grow. And over here, let me just get this curtain back here. We're having, these two pots are mini cucumbers. This one will be English cucumbers, and those three are zucchini. Those things are crazy. They just grew so big and so fat right away. So I built these planters because what the idea is at the end of the season, oh, and by the way, that one will be sweet potato if we can ever get it going. That's a tricky one. But at the end of the season, when all the growing's done, we can pull all the stuff out of the dirt and clean it all up, and then put the lids on the buckets, and they'll store for next year. The milk crate is because we've been having a problem with some pesky pescaderos, so I've got a trap under there. See if I can get some of those villains out of here. There's sauna. I'm not doing a very good job here. And if you know Kim, she loves her lighting. This is where the big problem is, out in the front. Because it's a larger area, and all the years has been, like I say, it's been 5 years, I think. And so I put mulch in it, I think about 3 years ago. But what happens is, I'll show you here, mulch. But you know, everything just kind of grows up through it if you don't keep enough mulch on it. I haven't done anything about these weeds because the dogs walk along here, and I want to spray some killer on them and then cover it up with the mulch immediately. Not dog killer. I would never do that. Weed killer, of course. But here it's like all this area of bark mulch. These things, I don't know what this is. It's a nice, It'll have a ton of flowers on it too. There's one just starting. And there's an iris that just kind of grew up out of the dirt. All the other irises, these are the ones that were planted that we're getting all the other ones from. But I have to constantly go through all of this bark mulch on my hands and knees, plucking all the weeds out. Sucks. So I gotta be a better job at keeping up with the mulch. Here's the big lavender, look at that one, and that one over there. Yeah, and there's this guy. We had a tree, it was Alberta spruce, and it didn't make it right off the bat. And we had a shady landscaper. And he says, "Oh no, you know, there's nothing you can do, the tree's dead." And I said, "Well, warranty." He's like, "Sorry man, I'm out of business." Now it's been a couple years later, and he's not out of business. I see him on Facebook, and he's still got his landscaping company going. So a bit of a scam, that guy. There's our big lilac that's in the corner there. Really fragrant. Our neighbors that used to live next door there moved on, but they brought this over and planted it, and it was only about 2 feet tall when they did. But it's working out perfect because it's right near that window where that little bean head is. Always on guard. So yeah, oh yeah, the cactuses. And this tree here is actually came over from that big tree there. It, I don't know, it just showed up here one day. It was just like a little, like this. See that little tree? It just showed up one day like that. We thought, let's see if it grows. It's done really well, apparently. Some new additions were the handrails. Our parents were over not that long ago, and it was not great to watch them struggle coming up without the handrails. I came out and helped them up, but I thought, nope, it's time. We got to get these on. We used to have them. There's a new other one up here, so at least they got something to grab onto. The bird bath. And of course, we got all the 12-volt lighting and everything in here. It looks really nice at night. These are 2 more irises that I pulled out of the dirt. And maybe we can give them away or something if they're still any good. So that's my little walk-in tour for now anyways. I guess just like everybody owning a house, they just love to make it their own. And everyone has their own unique style, which is pretty cool. We got 5 yards of bark mulch coming tomorrow. And Kim won't be able to help because she'll be in the house with Max, otherwise he goes nuts. She'll be able to help me with the backyard though, because he likes to lay out here in his bed. It's nothing nicer. One other area I forgot to explain to you. Oh, I didn't show you these. These are onions. These are like an onion from the onion plant anyway. We had one dog, bless her heart, she was a maniac, but she'd come out and smell them like they were sweet flowers, but they don't. They smell like onions. course, our big lilies there. And then this is a palm tree. It didn't make it last year. And we brought it inside to overwinter, and sure enough, look at, we get some growth. It's nice to kind of keep these things going when we can, because we're not rich people. So whenever we get the freebies like that, we try and keep them going.
You all done?
I'm all done for the day.
Oh.
Yeah.
What we got going on?
I was just doing a tour of the urban homestead,
Yeah.
and I forgot to bring them up here.
Oh, okay.
You want to show them what you got going on up here?
Sure. Last year we bought a hanging basket of strawberries from, I think it was Costco or somewhere, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it had a whole bunch of runners, so we put them into this basket. So these are all strawberries from last year. And then over here we have onions, which we learned last year as well, to separate them, not plant them in clumps. And this is last year's chives. It's coming back as well. So we didn't have to buy that. And then we got nasturtiums coming up. They're like some pink, orange, and yellow flowers. They're actually edible. And then we have our bird bath and a hummingbird. I was just sitting out here watching that. And then we have our buckets set up for our tomatoes and that kind of stuff. Which
What do we have? Tomatoes?
Tomatoes, peppers.
Oh yeah.
Jalapenos.
Yeah.
So they're all getting ready. I did film some of this irrigation system. We have to finish it, so we'll get Mark to insert that video in. And oh yeah,
Your birthday present
cut
plant.
up like a pool noodle and put cheap dollar store things in these guys because the lights wouldn't work and they're just too expensive to buy. Yes, my birthday planter. It's beautiful. Just starting to go nuts, eh? And then the jasmine.
We'll have to repot that one.
Yeah, a little bit of debate of where that's going. I would like it to stay there. Mark says no. These are our little seedlings here under the grow light. There's some peppers and jalapenos. There's Maxie Boy doing his neighborhood watch.
We just saw your brother in the window. Yeah, it was you.
You got a brother?
Oh God, no.
We have to feed two of you?
I hope not.
Gonna need another mortgage on the house. We'll update the irrigation system when we finish it. We had to order more parts. Well, I think we're just gonna leave this video there. It's getting a little long, and we'll just pick up on the next one.
Yeah, we got 5 yards of bark mulch coming. Really looking forward to moving that all in one day.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
See you next week.
Adios.